Sound. Hello, hello. Should be good now? Awesome. There we go. Awesome. Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday AM session. We are live once again. Yes, sir. All right. Anubis, Karn, Retail. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Let's get into some live trading here. Hope we're all doing good. Hope your Mondays were a success when it came to trades in general. As of right now, can't lie. What am I expecting? I'm expecting a bullish expansion here on the Qs, or not on the Qs, on indices. Reason being, we saw a massive 4-hour wick with a 4-hour sweep of the previous two hourly lows here. I meant hourly, not 4-hour. So now kind of anticipating higher prices with this move. So would like to see ideally hit up these 27,965s. As you mentioned from yesterday's TP, really wanted to see Nasdaq up at around the 28K. And so with this type of trend, and also, I mean, look at this 1 minute right now. What is happening with Nasdaq? Well, 9 o'clock open and also, or 8 o'clock open, and the 8:06 now is just pulling into these 28Ks. So looks like we actually might see 28K sooner than we thought, funny enough. But as of right now, chat, what I'm actively looking for is to see trend continue higher into those 28K range, as I mentioned. So for me, that's all I'm looking for today, guys. I just want to see a super, super good 28K barrier being met. And so ideally looking for higher prices there. When it comes to gold analysis, I see some questions in chat. For myself right now on GC, this is actually one of the assets I shorted gold last night. 4-hour breakdown. When we see this 4-hour, we've actually just continued trend higher. We formed a large wick. For me personally, I'm expanding gold. I'm anticipating gold to expand higher as of right now. Every time we've led since the 8 o'clock close since last night, we've seen expansion, retrace, expansion, retrace, expansion, retrace. Currently, we are in a retracement leg for gold, and I am anticipating higher prices. Ideally, looking for gold to make its way to around the 50 or 45.9470 for myself is one of my clear draws as of right now. So expecting that gold is going to retrace into the hourly EQ here before expanding higher into this high 45, nearly 4,600 price level. If we fail to form the wick before expanding higher, for me, that will be some reason to believe that gold will just continue, will just reverse and continue this general bearish trend lower. But that is what I'm talking about. Yeah, we also did totally just speak NASDAQ into existence there, chat. We kissed the all-time highs there pre-New York session, which is quite funny. And speak of the devil, that is now a new all-time high on NASDAQ within a few seconds there. So can't pick that up, chat. We are now at all-time highs on NASDAQ. We've now wicked all-time highs. So for me, can't lie, chat. Really just expecting price to continue higher here. I have no reason to believe it won't. Honestly, that's not much else to say on that. 4-hour profiling though here also looks quite bullish. We formed a nice 4-hour expansion. Now we formed the wick and we are expanding away from the wick on NASDAQ. So for myself with this as well, definitely looking for a general expansion upwards. So a bullish expansion for trend today. So that is what we're watching for, chat. And as of right now, not many entry signatures here. 6-hour and daily also look extremely bullish. We're seeing a bullish expansion on the Tuesday profile. No sweep out of the previous daily low, but I do like the fact that we expanded away from the Monday low. But I do like the fact that we have expanded away from that. So higher prices are what I'm looking for, chat. How was everybody's trading day yesterday? How was everybody's Monday trading in general? Good, bad? How'd we do? Did we manage to maintain some of the damage from markets yesterday? Were we clear? 5 accounts blown. Alrighty. How so? Tell me the damage, Karn. Tell me why. How did that happen? Missed a hella trade in London yesterday on what asset? There goes his all-time highs. Wow, dude. All-time highs have been swept. That's crazy. That's silver. Let's get the ES chart open here. Sure, 40. Got it. My brother, what's up? What's up, Element Evolutions? Howdy, howdy. So yes, and NQ here just expanding. No SMT with YM, but it's looking like price is just ready to pop. Minus 1,000 purely FOMO, I'd say. Yeah, that makes sense. So just a FOMO trade with no given entry signature. I'm assuming that's what you mean. As of right now, chat, nothing for me to trade. I'm honestly just expecting this to slowly expand its way higher. So we'll see if we can framework something. Honestly, chat, I love pre-New York AM session trades. So if we find something around the 9 o'clock open, or even like around the 8:30, I would not mind that at all. Now, it'd be me, and then went up. The chase killed the account. Got it. Okay. The chase did kill the account. Got it. We also have news at 10 today. We have PMI and Jolt job openings at 10 o'clock today. So that's something to be wary of when we are approaching live markets for today. Just as a heads up, everybody. Just as a heads up, wow, we are expanding away. Oh my God. Yes is expanding away. I think yes all-time highs as well. No, ES not at all-time highs, but ES getting closer. So we actually have a crazy S&P at the highs right now, with these assets. Like ES hasn't even tagged all-time highs. Nasdaq is just sweeping right through that. So that being said, chat, looks like there's going to be some damage today. Good morning, all. What's up, trader? Morning, morning. Hope you're doing well. Howdy, howdy. So yeah, chat, we're gonna wait here. I want to see whether or not we're gonna expand away, but I want to see whether or not we can frame continuation trades off this. And if not, I just want to see whether or not we'll get some type of framework because we do see this sweep. That wasn't a sweep of a previous 4 hour, any 5 minute, 5 minute C2 down here since we did sweep out the hourly. So I'm curious to know whether or not that's going to lead to this imbalance being a C3 expansion because that is a gap technically. So if we could see price pull back into this, look, see good wick form, wick that actually swept out the previous 2 hourly lows here. This could be a good 5 minute confirmation and a 30 minute. Yes, that's a C4 now too. C3 kind of expanded a little non-aggressively here, but it'd be fun to see this expand away as well. But for me, I can't lie, best framework would be the 1 minute and the five. Because one formed a new protected low here. Yeah, I would be a big fan of seeing the 1 minute continuation, 1 minute 15. I want to keep the 1 minute chart open here just in case, but we do have not a lot of imbalances to trade off of. Hence why I like the 3 and 5 better. So yeah, chat. And then ES as of right now as well, also kind of same framework here on the 1 and 3. Looks like we formed the C2 down here. We're currently in a C4 expansion phase on the 3 minute, and we're in a C3 on the 5. And I honestly just like the look of the 5 minute better. So for me, I'm more interested in taking this 5 minute. But I will be looking for a continuation signature on this because I don't see a way in which market doesn't just continue to rip higher and higher. Chat. Oh, geez. All right. Well, bit of a bullish pop there. Crikey, brother. Oh my God. Nasdaq just ripped. Okay. Well, this gap is still very much so in play. Form this 3 minute gap here as well. Curious to see if we can take a 3 minute C4 here. Because we do have about 16 minutes to the new 30 minutes. I'm wondering if we can get a nice 3 minute retrace into this. That'd be really nice for us, chat. Alrighty. We will wait. All right. See if we can get a good retrace leg here and just capitalize on this pulling higher. Ideally look for a retrace into an imbalance before expanding away. Would be the bread and butter for me today, but we'll see. Hmm. Price might not even give me an opportunity. That's out of all-time highs on Nasdaq, and we are just expanding away. And ES still has about 32 points to go into all-time highs. So we've got a major SMT as of right now. Really curious to see if we can at-all trade this. Wait and chat. Um, we will see. Hmm. Logging into my brokerages right now too. I'd like to see this retrace into the 3-minute imbalance though. That'd be ideal, honestly. Grab a continuation sequence higher. That could be really nice for us. Slowing down a bit on the three. Gold still popping higher here on gold. Let's see what happens, chat. If you guys have not already, by the way, make sure you guys are liking and subscribing to the stream segments. It helps us out a lot here at the lab. But as of right now, not a lot of framework for me, chat. See if this wick fills or not. Looks like we're likely going to get this retrace into the imbalance. That'd be really nice for this continuation sequence. I don't know if we'll get the full confirmation before the 8:30 because then that'll invalidate that as a C4. It's Trist. What's up, Trist? How's it going, boss man? Good seeing you. So yeah, chat, not much for me here. You look fabulous for 5 a.m. You're such a prick. What's up, Darian? That's why do you think we have the hat on, dude? Little 5 a.m. wake. It was a 4:40 a.m. wake up for me. Yeah, I'll go, brother. Yeah. How we doing, Trist? Take any trades yet this morning? Yeah, as of right now, I'm inactive in market. I'm sidelined at the moment. It's the same here. Like me, like you for real, chat. Yeah, we're the same. I'm also sidelined at the moment. I'm just gonna see whether or not we can see price. I want to see price retrace into some of these gaps because it'll actually make a 5-minute C3. So if we can see a proper retrace, I wouldn't be opposed to watching price expand higher here off these all-time highs. I just don't see a world in which we reverse right now. Just doesn't seem super feasible, to be honest. Good morning. What's up, Extreme? Exorb, what's up? What's up? Morning, morning. Lovely to see all the familiar faces here, as per usual. Hmm. Yeah, was kind of hoping for a setup to trade news higher on metals. Yeah, say my name. What's up, Bezo? What is up? Yeah, Kane will be joining the party later. He'll be joining relatively soon, so do not fear, guys. Kane will be here. I'm just taking on just the early session here since my New York sessions have been buns. Nice expansion here, but I really want to see this retrace into I want to see this retrace into one of these gaps on the 5 because 3 minutes not retracing any gaps right now either. How's the Arc'teryx cap fitting Broski? What do you mean, how's it fitting me? Is it not supposed to? It's not supposed to fit me, Bezo. Don't know if that's a compliment or you're dissing me right now. Uh, yeah, not much for me here, chap. Just going to be sidelined until we see something occur, like a retrace into a gap before the 8:30. But the 8:30 is coming in hot now. We've got 10 minutes at the 8:30, so I'm also a little less keen on this, but it's all right. What's your go-to time frame? For me, the 1 minute and 3 minute. Absolutely love the 1 and 3 minute are like my bread and butter, dude. By far my favorite time frames to trade, without a doubt. Yeah, without a doubt, the 1 minute and 3 minute. 100%. 1 minute to go. Yeah, 1 minute's pretty good. Can't even lie. It's a little saucy, especially on a really good, when you have a good 15-minute alignment, that 1 minute is crisp. That 1 minute is uber crisp, chat. All right, looks like we're likely gonna get this retrace. Okay, well, I say that and I jinx it. Really want to see a retrace in that gap, but I guess we're just not gonna be lucky today because now we're just popping higher. Well, maybe that's no 1 minute. That's not even a pop off a 1 minute gap either. That's so sad. Give me some sauce. Fits well with my ADHD. The self is that a self-diagnosis? Yeah, lol, got you. So I thought I had to make the assumption there. I'm sorry, boss. I was assuming it was a self-diagnosis. Out of love though. All love. I mean at five continuation, I mean that's what I wanted to see. Now we're finally pulling this gap. So this is what I wanted, right? Because we've created this gap in the five. So ideally I'm looking for a minute five continuation. Minute five or minute three. Minute five seems the most promising if you get this closure above the 60. This is what I would do. I would just take a fractal C3. I would take a fractal C3 here. This is exactly the style I would do. Probably do for 1.5 though, nothing super intense for this session. Someone only asks if it's a self-diagnosis they have been diagnosed. So you reckon I do? There's probably a 5 second gap. Yeah, Alex is probably peeping it. Alex is probably already trading the 5 second gap, if you're wondering. How crazy would that be? He's just like, yeah, guys, it took a 11 hour 5 second trade. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, we'll see though. We'll see if we get this confirmation. Ideally, I'd like to see it continue higher. I mean, that's really how I like to trade, but no promises, Jet. 5 seconds messed up even for me. Yeah, that I feel like that's like you've got to be some level of psycho to enjoy trading the 5 second, dude. I can't. I genuinely can't. I've tried it, Chat. I can't. I really can't trade the 5 second for the life of me. I haven't tried it enough, but I just like I know that's not a field of trading I want to get addicted to. Quick trades though, that's for sure. You get stopped before you can even place a stop. That's what I'm thinking. On the 5 second is crazy. See like I'd like to see price pull higher here. I've also milked out the standard deviation of this 5 minute at the -4. So like I want to see, I mean, we also just tapped the 28K psych level. So if 28K as of right now in NQ, we could see us reverse off the 28K or at least see a deep retrace on the hourly. I guess we'll see, chat. I guess we'll just have to find out. Even worse when you actually execute mini contracts on the five. Yeah, I know. Don't most people trade minis on the 5 second though, just because of how little risk it is in most trades, or am I tripping? I feel like most people I know that trade the 5 second trade minis. I know Alex trades like micros or it's a mix, but All right. Let's see if price mini's only on the 5 second. Yeah, right. Imagine. Just destroy your account. Alrighty, chat. Micros are useless on 5 second by stop loss or no, are so precise. Why would they be useless then? How would micros be useless? If they're so precise, I mean, you could size heavier with micros as well. You know? PA's moving so weird lately. Well, it's definitely it's been pretty weird. Yeah, I can't even deny that. Hasn't been my favorite. Even worse, we execute mini contracts, dude. Trisha, what time frame do you trade? What's your primary? I feel like you're a 1 minute or 3 minute, right? Or am I tripping? P moving like a weird uncle. True. Sometimes microchart moves differently. 1 minute? Yeah, okay. So I thought you were 1 minute. 1 minute or 3 minute. And then do you trade fractal? I'm forgetting. Also, we might get this confirmation on the 5. It's rare I go higher than the 5 minute. Yeah, that's completely fair. I'm the same here. Back in October of December of last year, I was trading the 5 minute or the 15 quite a lot for gold. The 15 4 hour alignment, 15-minute continuations on gold with the 4 hour profiling was just so mean. GXD fractal expansion blend. Very nice. Very, very nice. Good stuff. Good stuff, Bazel. I always require SMT though. It's a must. Yeah, that's fair. I don't SMT is not required, but if I'm trading SMT and gap fill, obviously SMT and gap fills are required. SMT is required for me as a confluence. Guys, yeah, for those who don't know though, Tristro in chat here, user R9, dude, cracked out trader, cracked out MF. I like the 15-minute Sisti coup with the 5 minute line. 15 with the 5. Interesting. Can't say I've ever heard that. I do like 15 with the 1 with a Sisti couple with the 5 minute line. 27-day win streak on Lucid. Yeah, you're a demon. How big of a buffer have you built on your Lucids now? You're not even building a buffer. But then they moved me to live. Is that what you're trading now? Is that what you've been, or is the one payout a week been from is that from the live or from your funded? I thought that was from your funded. Or did they just move you to live? 40K on a 50 account. Oof. Oof. Chat, he's cooking. Chat. It's a two-time rejection from the change in state of delivery here. So now I'm super flatline. I don't really want to do anything right now. I have no involvement as of right now. I want to see clean movement above the change in state of delivery. No clean movement doesn't give me a lot of reason to want to trade this directly. So as of right now, chat, I'm full hands off. I'm full hands off. Looks like we're just gonna keep rejecting off the Sisti. It's like afraid to get back above 28K. Good morning, guys. What's up? Yep. No, I don't teach them. Yep. Dude, he's a maker for himself, guys. Gotta respect the drive. Sorry, Tristan, I know you probably didn't anticipate coming into chat having to get bombarded with questions, but there you go. Wow, that's going to be a three-time rejection from that Sisti. Really curious to see what happens here. I mean, 1 minute is popping. I've got another chart open here on my laptop, and we're just consolidating. This 3-in-1 looks pretty mean. It's a tight range accumulation right now. And that's the new 30-minute open here as of right now. So that's a new 3-minute window. That's 8:30. Still no closure. Oof. Ugly chap. What's up, Auntie? Yeah, I can't lie, chat. Fractal framework is elite. I've traded a bunch of different models and even coming from an options background, and fractal framework has just like never disappointed for me. It's one if you can properly read candle structure and higher time frame framework, you can just consistently hash out good trades with fractal. No hesitation. There's a bit of a bearish pop here. That's a third reject off the Sisti. That's gross. That is gross. Super gross. All right, well, waiting, chat. Curious to see with this accumulation on the one, we'll likely see some type of a manipulation occur here soon, and I'm curious, and then I'm honestly going to play the opposing side of that manipulation once that plays. Emphasis on once that plays. That's what we're looking for. Sweet. Alrighty, guys, we got Kane joining us here in just a second. Stay tuned. Wow, quite the bearish leg here. That's three rejects off the Sisti now. Good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
How we
How are you?
doing?
I'm good. I am short, but want to get out of it now. ES took that 15-minute low.
Hmm.
Um, I think they get some rotation out of it.
Would not be surprised. I was trying to go long off this Sisti closure, but it's kind of just consolidating on the one now.
I'll kick myself if this goes to take the high with this divergence for the low.
Hmm.
So I will, yeah, I'll get out of it if it comes back. It's already come back once, but
Yeah. And
we'll see. We will see.
we rejected off the 28K. Market is going now.
It's a big number actually.
Big number. That's what I was
Nice
watching
haircut.
this.
It's actually weird, right? Because I actually did get my haircut this morning. That's the fact.
It's looking fresh. Darian's on that analysis where he's got that haircut analysis locked in.
How is everyone? You could tell. Actually, does it look that
Yeah, it
fresh?
actually looks fresh, dude. It looks super like lined up and all. Can't even lie. It looks really
Damn.
solid. Damn.
That's why I said it. Yeah, I thought you were just like, because I wasn't wearing a hat. You got a date only with you, Pooks. Just waiting for you to come over, you know? Um,
Insane.
Up only. NQ all time high. Is there even any point doing any analysis on it? Just keeps going up.
Yep. It's a new bearish leg here as well, pulling into this fair value gap on the five chat. I would like to try for longs at some point here, but at the same time, it's not looking too promising. It's not looking promising at all here. This accumulation here is making me feel like market's likely going to continue lower. More than likely, what's up, Justin?
Good job on my going on YouTube.
Oh God, dude.
Dang.
Can't steal now, man. Mm-mm. Let's see what happens here, chat. Retracing back into the fair value. See if this holds or whether or not we're going to inverse. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if we inverse this 5 minute. Accumulation up after rejecting off the 28K gives me some relative bearish bias. So I could see this happen in chat. I could get behind a mean short here. We also have major S&P at the highs at ES and Q2. ES is 30, what is it? 37 points off of all-time highs. Nasdaq's already swept that all-time highs. So there's quite a bit of framework here for these short signatures. I'm just more mapping this out right now, chat. But yeah, there's nothing coming from me yet for trading. So we'll wait. We'll stay patient. We'll stay patient, chat. We will see what happens.
Afternoon, afternoon. Yeah, I've been good. I've been chilling. There was bank holiday yesterday in the UK, so it was nice to do nothing. I didn't even look at the market. Kind of just been working on some stuff and waiting for the market to switch. Full transparency, I'm trading a Lucid eval today. Just no reason to log into my live account. NQ all time high. I'm just gonna give up money. So, um, yeah, I'm trying to do this whole like hundred, like one Lucid account into five into like a max payout into live. It's like a little thing I have going. Man,
Ooh, dude, that'd be
so I
sick.
have so I have 150k Lucid Flex right now.
Nice. The
Um,
Lucid Flexes are so nice. Oh my God.
and it's $22 in profit.
Bang.
Can I accept the invite to be a guest host? I feel a little more short biased today since Kane's here. No, no,
You just
I mean
feel
the market's just going up, right?
you just feel the bear bias like seeping into your veins.
Kane, do you
Like,
trade TPT? I have some TPT accounts. I they are actually funded, and I'm waiting for the market to be super clean until I can click them, because I personally have had the most struggle with the TPT accounts. I'm just gonna be honest. Like, I find them really hard to keep hold of. So I'm trying to like build up something like a bit of a buffer on them before I take any money out, so I can take a decent size payout on it, or move to live. I don't know, something. But right now, I'm I struggle on those. So I have them funded. They're just sitting there waiting. I'm not trading them, so I'm trading Lucid evals right now, or a Lucid eval. Yeah, once the buffer build, they're normal. Yeah, exactly. But I'm just trying to keep hold of them. So because they're like the only firm, I'm like 10k in the red in them. I'm gonna be honest. Like I have no shame admitting that.
oh,
Um,
that's fair.
but yeah, they're the ones I've struggled with the most. Your Lucid's getting moved to live. Did you guys see the guy that got paid out 350k from his Lucid
Dude,
live
I
account?
saw they made a whole tweet about him.
What a legend. Are the
Actually,
benefits there? Maz, lemon and lime, always, 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 always lemon and lime. Um, yeah, I haven't honestly, CF, I haven't traded them at all actually. Like, I've probably taken out 35k from TPT, and I've probably put back in 40k, 45k. Like practically every time. Every time I get like two payouts, they go. It takes me a bunch to get them there. I've never done a funded reset though. That's one thing I'll never do. I'm sorry. That's just
yeah,
minus EV.
they're wicked expensive for I don't see the value personally as well.
£1,500 dollars. Are you good? No thanks.
Just get a new eval and pass it.
Yeah, that's crazy work. I'll wait 5 days and save myself the 500, the fucking $1,000.
Hmm.
Yeah, 5.5k pounds to reset five. Nah. Would you do it if you got a notification before the reset that you instantly get moved to live. That happened with someone, right? They reset their funded, they reset their TPT accounts, got like traded a little bit, and then got instantly moved to live.
You
Yeah,
have to be able to get a refund for that, dude.
that's crazy work,
You
by
have
the
to be able to
way.
get a refund for that, no?
Yeah, it must do.
Yeah,
It
you
depends.
get
Honestly, like we're looking at it from like face value, right? But like, let's imagine this. Imagine someone's like up 100K, right? And actually, user, maybe you can just be honest with us, right? So, say, imagine this: you're up 100K across all your like profit, net profit on TPT in general. You're up 100K. Um, and when you reset, sorry, when you like blow a bunch, say you just keep blowing them after one payout and doing it and milking 10, 15K every time, like let's just say 20K every time you keep doing it, you spend 500, 600, 700 bucks on 550Ks, make 20 grand, blow them, do it again. That's unsustainable, right? So at some point, they're going to have to be like, okay, when you pass these evals, when you get out of the buffer, we're moving you to live like that. That's it. You're going straight to live, right?
that's
Of
crazy.
course, that's why they got that Pro Plus plan. So, um, the thing is someone online will go, "Oh, I spent 5K on funded resets and instantly got moved to live." Well, that's just the name of the game, buddy. Like that's just how the cookie crumbles, you
Just stay
know.
better.
Like you have 100, you've been paid 100K, 100 grand. You're in the massively in the green. Like, what are you complaining for? So, user, let me ask you a question, right? You bought four Lucid evals and got moved to live, but how much are you in profit on Lucid across the board? Because they're
Dude, you went
obviously not going to
fat on
move.
those.
Because they're not going to move you to live unless you're nicely in the green. Let's just be honest about that. TPT got the best live. I think they're all more or less the same. You can get daily payouts on your live account on Lucid, pretty much anywhere. Well,
Yeah,
Leon can back
he's
me.
up
It was
above.
about 40K on a flex.
Yeah, user's one of my buddies. It's Tristro, fucking crackhead of a trader.
Oh, so you haven't actually taken a lot of money off of them, like has it been paid out a lot, or you have? Oh, that's a bit weird. So you got five payouts basically. Is that what you're telling me? You got five payouts and now you moved to live. Yeah. Okay, but that's different, right? Sorry, I thought you were like, so you got five payouts on one account and blew up four, and the four that you then replaced instantly got moved to live. Is that the how it worked? Fuck you. Jeez, I'm never coming to stream with my haircut on the day I get my haircut, by the way.
Dude, you're just getting sauced. It's
Yeah, I'm getting
great.
sauced up.
Jack, keep it going. Keep...
That's funny. Guys, tell us about the recent offer changes in Alpha Futures. They brought out a new plan. It's called the Premium Plan, I believe. Alex, keep me honest. I still have my TP on. Good shout, my boy. Thank you. Um, the Premium Plan. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I've been away, so I don't really know too much about it. So, Alex, give me the TLDR of what the Premium Plan is, because I actually have no fucking clue. I'm gonna be honest. I've been away. The first time I've been back, I didn't even looked at the charts or anything. And when I got back to my PC last night, I what's it called? All I saw was Market Mummy hating on Leo for the Dom. That's all I saw. 25% off right now with the code LAB. 6K payout caps across every account. Um, no, she's not your girl anymore. She's our girl, bro. That's the difference. She's our girl now. Do I see you with that Claudia chick?
No, 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 no.
Which you can't hide from me. Which, wait, what's he on about?
No, no, that was the trader because she got her first payout.
Did you comment on it?
Yeah, I just congratulated because
Oh,
she's
damn.
teasing a nice friend.
Oh, you were teasing her. Trist is absolutely shooting you in the foot.
Yeah, I know Darian did the same exact thing. I was like, nope, plenty good.
Bro, Darian's everywhere. If I
Dude, I know
like
this guy.
something on Instagram, Darian's like, I see you. He
You're like,
fucking
I
every
see you liking that.
day.
He's like
He's
your
like
biggest.
it.
He's like your biggest. He's like the biggest op, but also your biggest supporter, dude. Is crazy.
Yeah, he's true.
Dude,
Wait,
I don't
how
know if I
old are you,
told you,
Leo?
Kane, but the missus is in California.
She is.
Yeah, she's visiting.
Wait, where are you right now?
I'm in California.
Fucking hell, bro, you move around so much.
A little
You're
bit,
like
yeah.
1 minute in London, next in fucking LA, next in
That's such not an
fucking
idea.
in Florida.
Yeah, we have been on the move recently, a decent amount. Oh my God, Darian, bro. Nah, 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 nah.
Boys, you're really putting him in the putting you're making him sweat a little bit.
Dude,
Boys are making him sweat.
real.
Oh, wait, wrong laptop.
Nah, Millet, man. Dude, y'all are ridiculous, bro.
Okay, so Alpha Premium is 6K payout cap, no daily loss limit in funded, no consistency rule in funded, instantly 90% profit split, max 5 accounts, no buffer.
Damn.
Okay, that's pretty good actually.
It's actually really good.
But you have DLL in what's the EVA, Alex? Angus, that's uncalled for, mate. That's so uncalled for.
That's crazy. No, no, no. Wrong person entirely. Wrong
Bro,
person
bro,
entirely.
you are you're sweating a little bit.
Nah, nah, nah. Kay knows when I met the missus, dude. I was with you. I was telling you about her.
You know what I hate? I'm just gonna be honest. I hate it when websites don't allow me to deny cookies. This is illegal actually in the UK. Why are you doing this?
Look at this. Look at this, dude. We're about to inverse this 5 minute.
Yeah, this was my trade. I actually wanted the 1 minute to go to the five and then trade lower. But okay, let's have a look at okay, so the Alpha Premium plan funded, no DLL, 50% consistency. 50K is how much? $79. No activation fee is $159. Okay, so they have two versions. So you can pay with an activation fee or you can pay without. But like realistically, how much is the activation fee? Does anyone know?
I'd assume probably 100, 150. No. Yeah, 119,
111.
buddy. Yeah.
Okay, so it's 111. Okay. Four contracts, 3K profit target, 2K max drawdown, 90% profit split. No, I mean, this is pretty good, guys, to be honest. Actually, this is pretty good. You're outline. And then on yeah, it's actually a really great plan. And then you can even do funded resets for $600. I know Jack's gonna be absolutely creaming over that. 150K is a 1K reset, so it's 5K to reset my funded accounts that I blew up instantly to do it again. Let's go.
Yeah, I think the activation fee is pretty stupid, but fix my name now. It still says user, I think.
User 9901. It's like 007, but for trading.
Oh, no, it's no longer there.
I mean, the 150, I might have to pick up some of these
Yeah,
premium
what's up,
plans.
JL? Joe was scouting in here, dude. He's sitting in here waiting for you to say it's a great plan. He's like, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
it's a
here
great
for
one.
that. Yeah, I
No,
like
yeah,
that.
that's it.
He was
You're only
waiting
here
for
for the
that.
French accent. Dang.
Damn. You should be here for the UK and the French accent. We'll combine it together, bro. Yeah, it looks like
And
we're
what's the
honestly
payout cap, Alex, on these? 6K on every account size.
it's
If
fucking
6K is the payout cap on every account size, I'm gonna let you guys into a little secret. You don't buy anything other than the 50Ks.
true.
If the payouts don't vary in size, depending on the size of the account, you always buy the cheapest and smallest account. Bro, I've watched Alex trade FOMC on the 15-second chart before, and honestly, it's kind of cracked.
He's nuts with it though too. He's like a it's crazy. Oh, did you see Alex's tweet yesterday with both of us? We were both in a position and then the Trump
Both
tweet
got
took both of
wrecked.
us out.
Yeah,
So
it's all right.
funny.
Yeah, it's good.
The fact that he took that screenshot at the exact same second we were both looking at the chart is so good. We both were looking at that Trump candle form at the exact same time.
Should we break even on what? On this short? Are you in this short, Sefa?
I think he is.
That would be break even in it. I actually got trailed out of it because I was already break even. You got bigger balls than me. Yeah, break even, my friend. You don't want to see it come back up to the high now after a slow pullback
Yeah.
because it's probably just buyer absorption the whole way down, and then they're just gonna step on it. Just risking 100,000. Sorry. Can't remember the last time I traded in Q recently. Just been spamming metals in London. Oh, it's Tristo27. Who's that guy?
Tristram, dude, he's the GOAT,
Oh,
man.
I know. He just changed his username. I was playing into it.
Oh, fuck, my bad. Wait, I'll play into that as well. Yeah, who's Tristram, man?
See? Now he's like, I changed my name. And I was going to be like, the bro, we've never seen you here before. What are you doing? Why are you lying?
Yeah.
Who's
Who's
that
that
guy?
guy?
Yeah,
Get this guy out of
exactly.
here, man.
Man, this market's slow, boys and
Dude,
girls.
yeah.
Anyway, let's check. Do we have news today? I haven't checked.
Yeah, 10 o'clock. 10
10
o'clock.
o'clock. We have Jolts and ISM PMI. Tomorrow, do we have anything tomorrow?
I didn't think so. No, nothing Thursday. And then we have NFP on Friday. And
Oh, dang. Oh, so
uh-oh.
what? So tomorrow we have the ADP changes, which is nothing.
Oh, wait, tomorrow's Wednesday. Shoot, you're right. No, I'm bad.
Guys, do you realize that they made unemployment claims an orange folder right now? They downgraded it. Unemployment claims got a nerf.
Got a nerf?
Yeah, it used to be red folder everywhere, and now it's orange folder. And then you've got NFP on Friday. Oh, I can't wait for that one. Tiramisu lover back after 5 days. Leo Yapper always here. But, bro, Leo Yapper is a bit mean. You know that?
That's he's the tiramisu lover and Leo Yapper.
Yeah, but tiramisu lover is like it's okay. You Leo Yapper, it's a bit much.
I read that. He does most of the talking. Does
Darian's
yap
just
a lot. This is true.
Darian's just on it.
Dude, I,
Fucking
I literally saw it for a quarter second, bro. That was nuts.
Darian and Kevin, they're arch nemesis right now.
Dude, it's like the competition.
What's up, Mank? Good
What's up,
morning. Good
Menk? And
morning.
then Blotto, what's up? Chat, as of right now, I have zero reason to get involved with this yet. We have 9 o'clock open in 5 minutes. We're not even going to confirm the C3 expansion here. Well, gold did continue higher since the start of the segment at 8 here. Jeez Louise.
First time here, guys, in blowing accounts. From today, it stops. What are you going to do differently? Let me ask you a question. What are you going to do differently?
It's a great question.
Not trade. That works.
Oh, it's so good.
Trade only Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Full port. Okay, guys, let me ask you guys a question, right? I want to see who's smart and who's not. If you have okay, let's just say this. You're gonna flip a coin 100 times, right? And you have to size for the best possible outcome over 100 times, and you have $100. How much do you bet per coin flip? Does anyone know the answer to this question? Don't Google it or chat GPT it or anything like that. Any update on Apex Live, or did they just scam people? What do you mean by scam people? I can give you an update on my Apex Live. I it's currently in the red by about 10K, and um I actually can't log into it right now. I don't know why. I raised it with them. Um, but I don't know what's going on with their overall um Apex Live plan. I don't know. That's the truth. I do not know. Okay, so so two $1, 25 cents, $1, $5, $5, $2, $2. Half the risk. Okay, now ask Claude and see what Claude says, or ChatGPT, and tell me the answer. Someone said full port first trade.
That's a smart man. Oh,
Okay, do you
geez.
want to know the actual math behind it? If you have a 50% chance of being right, the highest expectancy to for money is to bet the whole amount every time. Mathematically, that's correct. Because if you have yeah, it is. It's like $100. You basically flip the $100 twice. If you win the first time and lose the second, you're basically back to where you started. But if you go on a run, you go on a run. It's the truth. But it's only because you have a 50% expectancy to be right.
Not a bad point.
That's a really famous quant question, by the way, which is why I asked.
Let me test it right now in casino, full porting my whole bank.
Sounds dumb. Yeah, I know, but that's the right answer to the question.
Yeah, that's a good point, Trisha. Yeah, good scout. Great scout. Yeah, it honestly feels like New York Open here. We're just gonna get popped. That's the 9 o'clock open, by the way, now, chat. I think yep, officially 9 o'clock open. 15 minute looks like this is just a reaccumulation of buy orders before we pop it off in a New York session here. What's up, Kevin? Welcome back.
Look at him. That's my con. It's I think it's called like the Kelly something theory. If you look it up, it's kind of interesting. I was reading about it well, actually I was listening to about it over the weekend in a podcast.
15 looks quite bullish here as well. No SMT with YM.
The Kellyanne theory. Um, is blackjack a 50-50 game? No. The casino has an edge of like 2%, I think.
The house always rules. Always, 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 man.
Yeah, it's not a math question. It's not a math equation, not it the that's the math equation, not the solution, yeah. I mean, the true solution would be if you have a 50% expectancy to um to be right, you bet 25% of the balance over time. That's the like the full expected to make money, full money, the most money over the 100 hands. How much have you made in the casino before? Sports betting or not? Tell me that. Sports betting, it's quite a lot actually. But actual just in a casino, probably like 10K maybe ish. Blackjack, yeah, probably like 10K ish. But the way I play blackjack is more like I bet higher amounts and play for less time. Now, horse racing, Darian. I won like 60 grand on Royal Ascot one year.
On what you said?
Yeah, I won 60 grand at Royal Ascot one year.
Oh,
Yeah, it was kind of crazy actually.
not a way.
Um, so Royal Ascot's obviously a race of like 12, 10 races, 8 races, can't remember exactly. But the O'Brien stable was in form that year and they had a winner in 6 of their 8 races and I cashed out on the 6th and I put a 200 pound bet on him to win all of them and I cashed out on the 6th for like 60K.
Insane.
Yeah, it was nuts actually.
Don't know how you guys can stream and trade. My brain cells can't process that much. It's not the easiest thing, I can't lie. I feel like, I
It,
mean, I've also just
yeah.
kind of gotten used to it, but like if I'm focusing on trying to analyze on a trade, like I won't be, I'll talk through my process because then it also mentally reminds me, but I feel like it depends. If I'm trying to manage a trade, sometimes I'll go a little quieter because I'm trying to see like what's the most feasible option for me, et cetera, et cetera. But yeah, I don't know.
What's the We had a new 30-minute low, right? Oh wow. Didn't even take it. That's gross.
Yeah, it did not.
What's the strategy you recommend for prop firms? Like that's such an ambiguous question, isn't it? It's like, hey Kane, what's the strategy to make money? Kane, having a model or 4 or 5 models. Why not 6, 7 models? Or 10, 15 ICT is the most important to have constant money, or just everyday new things?
That's a question.
It's definitely a question. I'm just not sure what.
No such thing as a dumb. Yeah, there's no dumb questions. No dumb questions.
Okay, the question. Okay, let's just like really break down. Like, I'm gonna give you some harsh truths time, right? Does he mean having one model or trying new things to make money? The question is, can I be profitable long term to make money from the market without model, or just higher time frame bias or model importance? Do you know the likelihood of you being profitable long term is near zero? Like the likelihood of people being profitable from trading long term, short time frame is near literal zero. Because there are so many variables between now and long term. So like the reality is so much changes in that time. To say today that it's a like you have a chance when you include all the variables that are going to happen in that time, you yeah, it's 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 bad. Dan, did you mean can't? 0% of four people. Oh, sorry. 0% of 0.4% of people can take more than one payout on one account, and that doesn't make you profitable. Yeah.
Yeah,
So like you have to understand that this is a game that you are right now going to have to put a lot of time into to reach some level of profitability. And then the amount of time that you will put in will considerably be less, but you will still have to put time into it. What if I know TLM? Well, TLM hasn't been profitable the last 2 months, at least not for me. So the last 2 months you haven't been consistently profitable. So that's the point, is what I'm saying. It's like to be consistently um profitable, like over a prolonged period of time, it's it's impossible actually, I think. You are gonna have periods where you aren't gonna make money. Risk adjusted, can you make money between now and the rest of your life trading? Sure. Yeah, you can. But you are going to have to do a lot of adjustment, and that doesn't necessarily equate to it being consistent, right? There are going to be periods of where you make a lot of money and you lose money. And your job, the variable factor, is to ensure that when you lose money, you lose less than when you make money. That's the whole, like,
that is the hardest.
that's the trick.
Hmm.
It's like identifying your losing periods and just minimizing that. Because if like I'm gonna just talk straight. If I trade 10 minis every single trade for the rest of my life, I'm going to lose money.
Quite well here. We finally rejected off the 5 minute fair value gap here on C4 on the 5 minute. So C4 being the 9 o'clock open here, we're expanding away from that. Not the worst, Chad. I can't even lie.
It's
Not
definitely
the
not the
worst.
best though.
Yeah, definitely not the best, but not the worst. We're back above 28K. Not the best, not the worst. We were hands off. Yeah, even for myself recently, chat. Like I've had a couple decent trades recently, but I've been trading lighter size. Like for the first time in a while, I'm actually back to trading micros for a bit, just because I haven't had as much confidence in the markets as of recently. So it's like one of these things where that's just the reality right now. I've just got to accept that I'm not in a position where I feel like I'm taking really, really, really high quality trades. So I've been trading lighter size.
Yeah, Fred, that's a very, very good analogy.
Yeah, it's a great.
Oh, 10 a.m., bro. Not even close. 10 a.m. every day. I'm dollar cost averaging my eval journey by losing consistently week in, week out. Yeah, look, the reality is like I don't want to sit here and be like, you're all gonna make it because like there's just an overwhelming amount of people that just aren't gonna put in the work to do it. Um, but I also think, and for those that watch my words of wisdom, the round table that I did recently, I said on there, I think that if you put an unrelenting, unfathomable amount of time into figuring trading out, there's like I would bet on you, like I would bet on that person figuring it out. I don't necessarily think that you will be able to make like fuck you money for the rest of your life unless you have that risk adjusted journey and risk different amounts for different trades that you feel better about. Um, but yeah, like trading is just really hard, really, really hard. Man, am I gonna short this again? They're gonna give me another trade on it. Better entry, same TP.
Trust. Hard work is the only guarantee that you can make. Yeah, exactly. Right. Hard work, but also, I mean, the biggest thing with, I mean, I feel like common misconceptions as well is trading, you can understand 100% of the technical side, but if you don't have a general understanding as to your own psychology, like some people, I can't lie, some people aren't meant to take long-term trades. Like some people just do not have the capability of sitting in a trade for a long period of time, and that causes them to tilt quite often because they finally sit in a trade for a long period of time and end up losing because they're just making stupid mistakes. Same thing. Yeah, it's smart work, exactly. Smart work and figuring out your psychology. There's also people that just, like Alex, that enjoy smaller time frame, 5 to 15 second trades, and that fits their personality better. So you can learn all the technicals, you can learn all the background when it comes to trading, but if you have no idea for where that model lies in terms of where it sits with your personality, how can you expect to become profitable because you're just trading blindsided at that point? And that's the biggest thing that people tend to miss.
Yep.
Like for me, I come from an options background. I've always been one to hold trades for longer. So scalp trading has never been something that's suited my personality. I don't like the idea of taking quick moves and just it's harder to define risk for me. It's harder in a lot of different ways. And so I'm not interested in trading that, right? But a lot of you might be a lot more interested in scalp trading, but then you scalp trade, but you're not scalp trading correctly because now you see one high price action candle and now you're full porting 5 minis on it in anticipation of making a 4 point trade, right? I don't know.
Um, do, so, so Kane, you say you can be profitable and live with day trading if you put a lot of time into learning. Yeah, I do. Um, okay, committed grammar. Do you think it's important to have a verified track record? I think that if you are managing money for someone else or you are accepting money to mentor somebody like in a personal capacity, then yes, I think it's very important that you do. If you're minding your own business and just documenting your own journey, I don't think you owe it to anyone. I don't think it's reasonable to say that. So what I'm saying is that you're more likely to become profitable when you're not mechanical with your sizing. I think that having a variable risk tolerance is the trick to trading. Yes. Like right now, I'm not like in a super risky, like, oh yeah, love the market mood. So I'm just not putting on size. Makes me feel uncomfortable. I'm not enjoying it. And I think that trading is a momentum based thing. You get in tune with the market, you feel more confident to do things. Um, so yeah.
Market open in about 15 minutes here, chat. Honestly, it looks like it's getting ready to pop. Warren, what's up, Flitch?
feel like I'm really catching the knife on the top of the market right now.
One thing I do want to mention, chat, is I did take good micro gold shorts from last night, around the 8:30 p.m. window, 8:15 p.m. window. So already slight green on the day here, but looking definitely to take some New York AM session trades. So just in advance, if you guys are wondering if I'm trading slightly lighter size, it's already decently green on the day for myself. So just a heads up.
Yeah. Trist. Trist is a funny guy.
Romeo, yeah, I like Trist.
He's a funny guy.
Can you explain when you add to positions, or you just setting a limit order at 60? So most of the time I'll take starters. So if we expand far away from a change in state of delivery upon closure, I'll take market order entries and then set limits for like a slightly higher. So let's say I enter 4 micros, and I see that price is retracing back to the 60. I'll set a limit to get a full fill on that position. If not, then those 4 micros will be my position size. It's just worked a lot with me. It's worked really well with me recently, especially in these type of markets, because sometimes you get quick invalidations and then I'm not in a full size position if it doesn't validate, or if it does validate and it retraces back to a 60, then I'm in my in proper sizing. But I never add to positions. Like I'll never be up, 30 points and add to a position. That's just not how I trade.
Okay, guys. Just letting you know, I'm trading lucid evals right now, or a lucid eval. I'm trying to turn one lucid eval into five via a payout, and then trade five into a live account. That's what I'm currently doing. So yeah, risk tolerance is a bit higher. My downside risk is $300. Are you a cool cucumber dual fan? No, bro. Wouldn't it be good to see like 1,000 point drop today, back to 67K?
Could you imagine that?
27K, 67,
27K?
27K.
Could you imagine that? Oh boy.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, chat.
That'd be lovely. That would be lovely.
You just see a random recession out of nowhere. 17K point drop on Nasdaq. Could you imagine, chat? The buying opportunity would be crazy.
Okay, so if this doesn't invert this 5 minute after like toying with this low and closes a bit up, you could go break even a bit early. Like protect your risk, especially if you're more sensitive to potentially getting stopped out here, especially with the open in 10. Realistically, I would want to see this close and we would get a push down to here in the next 10 minutes. However, we will see. So we didn't close. Personally, because it's an eval, I'm not like desperate to get out of it. But I'm just giving you guys some news because also we have this hourly high. We have this divergence. It's great. It's nice. It's just there's just a lot to get through here. So and we also have this 5 minute same spot.
Not much for me here. Yeah, that was a failed 5 minute inversion. Come on.
Kane, I see you often go in trades without CISD. Yeah,
Yeah, what's
you,
that about, Kane?
you actually do that. You see that every time. There's no a lot. It's every time. Um, because that's just who I am. I'm a I like trading reversals more than I do continuations.
We also do have an SMT actively at the highs here, so these shorts look pretty decent with ES and NQ have a major SMT. ES is a stronger asset in this SMT pair as well, chat. Just one thing. TT looks nothing like speaking of yesterday, I thought. Oh yeah, dude, Trishra, right? Crazy. Sexy man. Sexy, sexy man. Yeah, people don't know. He's a good looking guy, man. But yeah, Trisha, that's really funny though.
You said he looks like James Franco. I mean, that's him. He's probably being a bit more, a bit more nice to himself about that. James Franco is a very, very, very good looking guy. T's very good looking. He's not James Franco though. Sorry, D.
I don't even know what James Franco looks like, right? Nah, dude.
More like James Janko.
What's the last movie James Franco was in?
The last
James
movie he was
Franco
in, the last film that James Franco was in. Bro, you
in
know
an
who James Franco
Italian
is?
film called Hey Joe in 2024. My brother was chefing it up back then. And
Whereas
Q, yeah.
TP, Narnia. 27375 937.
Came in live chat. Closure below this change state here. This would be decent short opportunity on NQ.
Weekly profile by T Franco. That's
Hi T Franco.
hilarious.
Low with UK slang. Wait, what did I say that time? That was UK slang. Hold up.
What up?
What did I say, Tristram? Did I say twat? All right, 9:25, 5 minutes later. Oh, shuffled? Is that UK slang? Really?
Well, I should probably be break even on this. So low to that low. I wouldn't want it to buy back here. Uh, mm, we'll see. I'll hold it. The 5 minute close. Yeah. So actually, this is just the entry for the 5 minute right now. So my entry is going to stay the same.
Now I'm looking at this 5 minute. Dude, yeah, Chad, if I took inversion fair value, it'd be a mean short signature. Mean short signature, Chad. New York Open will sell it down likely, yeah. Seeming likely. We also have this SMT with ESN and Q. If we can get below, if we can get candle closure below 27,973, we can confirm the SMT here on NQ. So I'm quite a fan. I can't lie.
It's kind of gross. Let me just figure out my risk here. 15 points, 4 contracts. Ah, I like that risk. Risking 1.2K to make 4.5. A young DiCaprio. Dang. You boys are just gaslighting me today.
Dude, gassing him up.
I love it. I won't even,
Good.
I may even sell one more here, boys. Get in an extra contract. MNQ has equal highs. I ignore it.
I was planning on it, but not with this current 5 minute. We haven't even hit the 60 and we're now tracing back up into the SMT high. So less reason for me wanting to get involved with this, to be frank.
To be frank,
To be
you
frank.
you like
Yeah.
playing on the James Franco thing?
Yeah, to be frank. Oh, to be frank with that chat. Oh my God. 928 just fucking dropped. Hot pocket. Jeez, chat.
Oh yeah, it's the open. Chat, I'm gonna let you guys decide. Do we leave this trade on for the open or not? It's an eval. I'm not like super super upset about it. But if this was my live account, I would personally close this. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. 949. Hold, hold, hold. As your quant, yes, we ride or die. That's not good. Even if it goes, I would say, I'd say 100% probability it will take you out. Yeah, same, to be honest. Same. Bro, we haven't got long. Decide. Let me guess. We're staying in now. Nah, not like don't care, but since it's eval. Stop the trade? You want me to stop it? Like, as in, like, pause it? Take stop to the high? What high? It's already at the high. Our stop loss is at
19
28,009.
seconds. 19 seconds.
Stop the boats.
All aboard. Chugu 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 chugu
It's
chugu chugu.
looking pretty good. Good luck. Down 950. Oh, we got stopped really fast. The trading view chart couldn't even keep up. That's how
Just
fast.
bing.
Um, it's okay. We now have the opening range trade, the exact same spot. Okay, how much did we lose? Let's check the exact amount. We lost $2,000. What's our max loss limit? 4.5.
New York Open here. Popping. Popping.
ES took out that high, and it's toying with its previous high. I told you, but who am I? Bro, you're acting like I didn't say, guys, if this was my live account, I would not be in it. So why are you acting like that didn't happen?
Reject central here. Jeez. All right, well, that's manipulation of the highs here. That's gonna be a C2 with this 1 minute closure here. Oh my God. Short signature, short signature. Whoa, whoa.
Wait, why did my session disconnect? What happened? Oh, for fuck's sake. This was the wrong size. So I'm just gonna put a stop on it here, and the rest is history. We took out that 15-minute low. 800 bucks in slippage. Yeah, I mean it's the open, right? Which is why I never really hold trades through the open, because you are normally just getting slipped to eternity
Yeah,
and back.
actually though, big time. Chat might not honestly like short's like not bad here, I can't lie. It's gonna be failed closure though, so no entry here. But that would have been that's a C2 that's forming right now off this
This
open.
sizing is just so wrong.
This open is aggressive. What's YM up to? I've been liking YM recently. YM looks like garbage. All right, never mind. Get off that shot, mate. So nothing from you here yet, chat. Just a heads up. Nothing from your boy yet.
Yeah, this is just annoying.
A little bit.
Oh, that's done. Guys, when I found out trading view colors, oh, the trading view colors, I can just get them up on screen for you quickly. My background is, where's my background? Where is that again? Oh my gosh, I really don't do this anywhere near enough.
Sellers getting absorbed heavy on ES. Yep. You know it.
Oh, I don't even know where the
It's
fucking
a
colors
C2.
are,
It's a
boys.
C2. The C2 long signature here up into the size. There's that New York Cam session pop. Looked like he was getting ready for it into that fair value, but I wasn't expecting that deep of a bearish retrace. But that's an SMT with
Oh, here.
ES confirmed with the C2 closure here, chat. So for me, likely wait until the 945, see what happens. It's typically how I would want to play this type of market. For those of you wondering.
Yo, I can't find the background color in trading view. Does anyone know where it is?
Wait, click the main chart. Like,
Yeah.
click on the main chart, and it should be, wait, what the fuck?
Canvas.
Canvas,
Oh,
yeah,
it's
and
right
then,
there. Okay, the color of my background is EB, EB, EB. You see it? And then the color of my candles is not actually black. It's like a 25228. 25228.
all right, chat. So it looks like we're expanding higher. As I mentioned from before, wanted to see higher prices today after a retrace. We formed the SMT, and now, I mean, it's just expanding away. We've removed the SMT at the highs, so that's looking quite bullish now, and we're above the 28s. Buy Nasdaq, have a great time. Hands off till 10. Yeah, I'll probably wait until 9:45 here, see if I can score like a 15-minute continuation or a 1 and 15-minute continuation off the C3 since this is now an SMT at the lows. Full transparency though, chat, I am up about 680 on all the fundeds today because of the MGC short. So I'm not likely going to trade anywhere between 4 to 8 micros for today's session. Just depends on the risk. Yeah, there is news at 10 as well, correct? We do have news at 10. Wow, wow, wow. Off the C2. This is just ripping chat.
Up, up, up. Only, only,
Wow.
only.
Big time. It's also a 30-minute C2. Oh, 3 minute could be clean here for 30-minute continuation. On Tipster, you mean Top Step Loco? Yeah, I do. I do trade on Top Step still. I've personally never had any issues with their platform. I mean, so I haven't had an issue with it, but yeah, but more recently I've been trading Lucid my fundeds, and then as of recently some Tradeifys. But I'm trying to put more of a fixation on personals on the personal account. Wow, talk about an expansion higher here, chat. Jeez Louise, that's an SMT at the highs with ES and NQ on the three. ES lagging big time, yeah. Actually, sorry, no active SMT at the highs, but we're just opposite movement here. Broker do you guys recommend for what? For a personal account? If you're talking personal account, I can answer that question. Personal account, I'm not gonna lie, I've had no issues with Tradeovate. Tradeovate and NinjaTrade are both really nice, but I can't lie, I'm honestly looking, I'm trying to see if I can get off the wait list at Top Steps brokerage because I just love the UI for the Top Step brokerage. Being able to directly see my risk and how easy it is just to move around. It's a very fluid chart. So if I get off the wait list at the Top Step brokerage, I'll likely move in most of my personal funds into there for a bit and test it out. It's likely what I'll do. Uh, Extreme, I know a lot of people prefer select accounts on Tradeify. Kane, I don't know if you agree with that. Should I get growth or select on Tradeify?
Select, because you get the option, right, for the daily payouts then.
Yeah, that's that's fine.
Kane's not liking it. Um, Not true. I don't hate it.
Trade copy is so good. I've been using TradeSyncer, Trisha. TradeSyncer's been really good. I've had no issues with TradeSyncer as well. It's been really solid for me, actually. When you say personal funds, do you mean a live funded or an account funded by yourself? Account funded by myself. That's a personal account. Didn't know TopStep did personal. As of recently, they're just releasing their own brokerage. That was their whole thing this year was to release their own brokerage. So as of right now, I think they're releasing people off the wait list to try it out. Like I know BM Trades got off the wait list, so he's been trading TopStep brokerage now. Or at least a little bit. He's got a little bit of personal capital in there. I hate slippage on TradeSync, but I'll just rotate accounts. Yeah, that's fair. Replicant on Mac is so buggy using virtual machine. Yeah, I mean, I trade on my Mac, so I'm not surprised. I'm running my whole setup on my Mac.
2C trade C? Yeah, but they're prop only, right? Do I still have the Kane wagon? I still have the Kane wagon.
I use PC to chart laptop for platform. Yeah. If you take the Pro Real Time plus IB brokerage, is that a recommendation? They refund all transaction fees. Not bad. But realistically, the transaction fees, I mean, they're not super, it's not like obscenely expensive. That's why I'm look Flitch. That's why I'm looking at Top Step brokerage though, just because they're doing I think they do manual lockouts. You can do manual lockouts with directly through the brokerage, which is pretty nice. And I think that's something nice. TradeMate hasn't released the option for personal account manual lockouts. They've just done it for props, but I really think it'd be sick if they could add it for personal accounts. Because I've got quite a bit of my personal fees or personal funds in the TradeMate account. How much would you recommend to put in a live account? It's really person by person. I mean, honestly, if you're trying to start a personal to see, like if you're consistent with prop firms, I honestly thinking like 3 to 5K starting, just trading a few micros to get a gist of it. Because at the end of the day, if you have a 3K account or a 5K account on personal, I'm just trying to talk to the general crowd. I don't I do have more on my personal account than that, but 3 to 5K was a good starting ground because you're treating it like drawdown of a prop firm. So if you can stay consistent with prop firms first, I would say don't trade a personal account until you're consistent on prop firms. Like when I mean consistent, by the way, I mean consistent, not like I've gotten 2 payouts on Lucid accounts. Let me move all my funds to live now. Because if you blow an account, technically, if you move to a personal, you're not miraculously going to not blow your personal account and blow your full 3K in funds. So if you're good with a 2 to 4.5K drawdown and you're able to consistently get payouts and you're on a live account, you're consistently taking live payouts, then absolutely. Ever hold overnight on futures? I do, Trishra. I do. On personal, yes, I do. I think quite a few of you folks probably know this, but October through December of last year, I was religiously overnight trading gold. I was taking 15-minute overnights on GC on the personal, and those were printing every deep retrade, legend ballsy. Dude, it is a little ballsy, but I mean, dude, I mean, gold last year was just a demon. Gold in October of December of last year was just I was trade I mean, it was a mix. I did take a few. I took like 1 to 2 mini overnight swings, but mostly micro swings. Leo, please look, gold will take long if 5 minute 60 forms. I'll check gold for you. Also, Kane, look at the US 30 right now.
Sorry, I'm playing Sudoku.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're
Chat,
good.
peep the US 30 right now.
Oh, it's just dying.
Just fucking melting. Nah, Trisha, we're just hanging, bro. We're hanging, boss man. No such thing as rich, man. I'm rich in life. That's what matters.
Sure, buddy.
Got a great, great woman, good hobbies, good friends. We'll keep it at that, chat. Oh yeah, sorry. Somebody told me to check exactly. Dude, rich in life. Trisha, I think you of all people understand that as well. What about gold longs here? Excuse me? Oh, because we're pulling to this 5 minute fair value. I don't know, man. If we hold that 5 minute fair value and expand higher, potentially, I mean, I'm not gonna trade that. That doesn't look too solid for me. Let me see. Um, can't lie, boss man. No, I'm not. We've already finished a C. I want to see a new C1 framework form. Low spin bars, dude. You know it, man. Come see, come saw. Was you trading gold with TLM logic and your own entry? I was trading kind of with like fractal framework. Dude, Tristro, that's the one thing, man. Like I'm the exact same way. I'm the exact Trist, we'll need to call some point. This would be fun. The only nice thing that I've got myself would be a vehicle to get around, but it's because I'm like outdoors a lot, and so I wanted an adventure. I wanted my adventure mobile, so we got the adventure mobile. Best purchase I've made. But other than that, though, dude, yeah, I don't really care to spend my money too much. Trust all your fans are recognizing you here, man. Trisho's back. Trisho's back. Bro, Fractal Framework is basically TLM, but TLM is reversed on Fractal's expansion, right? Yeah, Fractal focuses on expansions. My missus spends my money. Dude, I love that. That is great. That makes me happy though. And yeah, once again, Trisha, congrats. I know it's been a while now, but congrats on um engagement and stuff. I know that was a while ago. I don't even know how long ago that was, but dude, seems like you and the missus are doing swell, and I'm very happy to hear that. Thanks, OmiXOX. So Chad, I gotta be honest here. I can't really trade this expansion higher because we're expanding much higher. Looks like I'll honestly probably wait until 10 o'clock. But as I mentioned, for those of you that were in on the segment around the 8 o'clock to 8:30 window, I was mentioning how I wanted to see price pull higher here, and that this micro accumulation I was likely looking to see a pull higher, and we're pulling higher, but literally no retracement leg makes it very difficult for me to trade this PA. So, Leo, when is your marriage? Who knows, man? Who knows? Who knows? All I know is I'm very happy in my current relationship and play it by ear, man. See where the time takes me. Who knows? Do you focus on 4 hour expansion on gold or 1 hour? Gold tip, honestly, for me, gold 15 minute. I gotta say it, chat. Gold on the 15 minute is just elite. Elite. Don't care what anybody says, man. My missus a real one. She was always there when I've been floating 10K profit and up closing the day with nothing. Yep. Dude, that's your one, Tristro. That's absolutely your one, man. I'm super happy for you. Try again tomorrow, I should say. Yep. Dude, if she's there for me for the beginning, she deserves you at the peak. Irangi Poraleo. I wish I could understand that. I'm so sorry. I don't even know what language that is. I'm sorry. I cannot answer your question when I have no idea what the question is. Can somebody in chat translate that for me? I feel bad. What 15-minute expansions are you entering on the 15? I look for 15. I trade the 15-minute time frame. I literally trade the 15-minute time frame. Chart color code. Are you guys looking for my chart color code? My chart color code is the following. I've got my canvas background, solid white. That's it, solid white. And then my candle bodies are this color here, which is what? ECEBEB
I might be
as my
actually.
white, and then I just have black with 50%, 56% opacity. That's my chart colors. Me and you got the same energy, my boy. Dude, I'm happy to hear it, Tristra. I remember when we were first chat, man. I fuck with you heavy, dude. Happy to hear you're doing well, man, and just focusing on yourself. That's really nice. You and the missus, of course, I should say. Quite young is what I'll say, Arun. Yes, kind of being a zebra right now. Why I'm likely probably trending lower. Yeah, with the US 30 there. That doesn't surprise me. Swept out the low here, the 720 low. Hard for me to framework this. We do have an SMT here within this sweep inside of a gap. Lightly. See if we retrace back into this gap here. That could be a 3-minute continuation sequence. Because we do have a C2 up here and an SMT. Come off social, stress me out. Dude, honestly, I don't even blame you, Tristro. I actually don't blame you at all. Socials can be a very stressful space. Um, Especially, I mean, it's not even that it's the pressure, but it's the pressure to perform on socials. Like it's the funniest thing when I'm trading live in front of people and I'll take a bunch of trades and the funniest thing like the past 2 sessions in the lab I've taken some managed losses like nothing crazy. I've taken like break evens and then I with Alex yesterday I took two like micro losses on the stream. And I had this guy message me on Twitter from the Lab Live, and he was like, "Do you ever make profits trading live, or do you just trade for content?" He's like, "I've never seen you hit a profitable trade," and like you check the user join, and it was like 36 hours ago. Like, bro.
Imagine having the time in the day to create a fake Twitter profile to message someone that you spend time watching on YouTube to critique them.
Yeah, I just think it's quite funny. At that point, I just laugh. Like, I just don't even respond. I'm like, all right. And then, another thing too is like I've posted some like trade recap videos where ensured I'm like this was a trade I mapped out because like the thing is a lot of my branding guys is educational content. Like I'm trying to focus on the educational side of trading. And so I'll do like I'm testing stuff out. Like I've done a bunch of trade recap videos in general for trades I've taken, but I've also done trade recap videos for trades I've mapped out or like trades I would have taken. And I didn't specify like in a recent video that it was a trade that I mapped out on stream. And I had like somebody in the comments start blistering me. They were like, "You didn't take this trade because on this timestamp at 1 hour and 10 minutes, you actually took a loss." And I'm like, "All right, sick, dog." It's just hilarious. It's just a good laughing matter for me, that's all. Like
Has
all
so,
you can
do you know what? I will just elaborate on this, right? I used to love FinTwit. FinTwit. I actually used to love it. It's like kind of what got really like got me sucked into trading. I fucking think Twitter trading is a fucking cesspool of absolute fucking goblins. Like it's horrible on there. I have I don't ever want to post anything.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Twitter's so yeah, it's so toxic. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. Also, chat really quick. I'm looking for these YMC3 C3 continuations potentially, or even just these fair value continuations here. It's not even the C3, but if we can wait till 10 opens in 7 minutes. It's a new 30-minute open. Watch for a retrace. Closure below the 60. Take YM shorts. YM's been moving obviously the opposite to ES and Nasdaq recently, so could see if we can capitalize on that.
Oh, do I just try one here? I'll try one. Fuck
I've
it.
muted most of the traders. I don't even blame you. What's funny is I've seen so many. I'm not even gonna name who, but there's people in the space. I can't open up Twitter, and if I see their stuff, I like close the app. So I just decided to mute them. And it's not that I have anything against them personally. It's just like I don't want my feed filled with people trying to like if you really spending the time out of the day to piss on other people. I get, I get exposing fake people, like whatever, but also all of Twitter now is just fake traders. So I'm like, at this point, I'm like, it's just a waste of energy because no matter what you do, there's going to be stupid people that are still going to buy their course or still going to want to get involved with them somehow or get involved with like a crazy expensive mentorship. So it's like, I don't even think there's the point in wasting energy trying to expose somebody unless they're doing something shitty to the community because there's so many fake MFs there, dude. Anyways. I'll stop talking about that. News at 10, guys. Yep, we do have news in about 5 minutes here. If we do get an invalidation for YM here, ideally I'll look to see YM pull lower. But seems quite unlikely. But nice retrace here on NQ. It's about a 60-point retrace, is it? 47-point retrace on NQ right now. Very nice. Pulling into a 5-minute imbalance too. So if the 10 o'clock could open and news doesn't play too big of an effect, could grab a long continuation on the 5-minute here. People charging 5 minutes for content that free makes me so mad. Yeah, don't blame it. Like I can totally see like communities like I like the live trading stuff. I understand. I can understand that because some people do want to get paid for their time. Like at the end of the day, it is a job, right? But like, yeah, I think. Oh my God, who was it? I saw somebody post on social media the other day of some guy that reached out to him was like, "Hey, I'm down like $10,000, not from trading." um from trading like and it's all from like these mentors that I purchased from a while ago and it's like people trading basic supply and demand and trying to teach that. This is the T-Trades Fractal Model Pro. Alejandro says, "How can I mute just Leo?" I can stop talking.
Fucking hell. Don't be cunts, boys. I swear. I'll just
Uh,
time you out. I know the other guys won't do it, but like, I don't want you to be rude to people, and that's fucking rude. So don't do that.
Twitter speak right before Elon bought it. I don't know, dude. No say. Inverse the 5 minute here on YM. So that's an invalidation for me looking for shorts here. I didn't look at the five. Hey, much love to you. Where is it? But realistically, not many people can afford a $5 a month from extra minimum wage. It's not right. Yeah, that's a good point.
Well, maybe you want a shortest high, 30-second, 15-minute high. But the reality is the hourly and the 4 hour are never going to sell down. It's like I want to be break even. And as we go into turn, and if we just absolutely sell down before then and create an hourly and a 4 hour swing, then the trade's valid at that point. So it's just me being like, why wouldn't I take it? It's there. I need a logic to get break even on it. We need to see break below this area for that to be valid. And we need to see it all the way back down here and here for me not to want to close this trade at 10 o'clock. So for me, it was just like a take it. If we get a stop out, we get a stop out. Likely it is we pull back because this is all time high. I get to go break even. If they buy it from here, they probably push higher and I get to retake it at 10.
Ding, 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 ding.
I just want to have people be rude, boys. I'm sorry. If you know Leo well, he's doing it to be helpful. He's not doing it because he loves the sound of his own voice. So I just want to be rude.
I appreciate it. Yeah. Waiting until news here. We have a minute 30 seconds chat. Currently, as of right now, we've pulled into a quote unquote C4 expansion here, but we've already expanded and we've now validated it. So I honestly am in agreement with Kane here. I don't know if it's going to see how news plays out. Channels gold, we appreciate it. Also, guys, if you have not already, speaking of which, make sure you guys are liking and subscribing to the segment. We do have over 250 of you, 200, over 265 of you actually. And so if we can, make sure you guys are liking, subscribing to the lab. And also for those of you that are in the market for some evals, make sure you guys are using code LAB at checkout. Um, just supports us in general, supports the free education mission here. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys are checking us out using code lab, liking, subscribing. You guys know the gist. Huge resource to traders, and you guys are awesome, Larry. Man, hey, appreciate it, Flitch. Thank you, Angus. Thank you, guys.
Guys, I realized I've left the chat open on my personal channel all day. And there's a bunch of messages in there. I'm sorry, I'm about to disable it. Isabel, I apologize. But yeah, if you want to talk, you need to come over to the lab live. Um, because that's where we read the chat. It's in the description of the YouTube live. So yeah, apologies. We stream to my personal YouTube so that people can access the streams that I'm on and go from there. That's it. So
Yep, yep. All right, chat. There's news. News at 10 now.
we apparently have 537 of you over on Twitter. Be sure
Mm.
to jump into the live stream instead on YouTube. You can interact with us. And also, we're running giveaways this month. We didn't do it the first month. We're going to be doing it more this month. So yeah. Moo.
So 10 o'clock technically is sweeping back into the fair value gap here. So if I don't see this fair value
Mama.
inverse, I could look for longs on the following 5 minute. That's just one thing I'm potentially watching here, chat, just as a heads up. The indicator name, if does it if you're talking to me, it's the T-Trades Fractal Model Pro. TTFM Pro indicator made by the man himself, T-Trades.
Hi guys, how do you control impulse? Because I was at 4.8k out of 6k and I made the dumb decision to risk it all to get 2.5k payout on the straight to funded 100k. And of course I lost the max daily loss limit. Um, you basically stopped doing everything you were doing before you got a payout, and now the thing that you did that obviously that made you blow up. I I can only assume you weren't doing it originally. So yeah, you need to just stop doing those things, which is just easier said than done. You just have to have impulse control.
Yeah,
Try and focus on like dealing with impulse control in your personal life because actually trading is just like a mirror into yourself, right? If you are not disciplined in your real life, you are likely not to be disciplined in trading. Few people
absolutely.
can find a way to like be disciplined in trading and their real life. A lot of people can't. So like you have to figure that out. And most of the time it's a reflection of who you really are.
Definitely. Chat. So news here, nothing too crazy. Swept back into this fair value, fully filled out the gap of this FEG, now expanding away from it.
You had
Still
one
not.
guy saying that he's gooning 6 times a day. Yeah, well, no comment.
That's actually great. I'm assuming that was actually a real DM. I feel like I get some weird stuff in there. Nothing like that though. I feel like that's like what you'd see for like I don't even know. Yeah, it was. That's crazy.
I'll
Yeah, I
get that
like
lump
your
sum.
I like your comment though, Tristro, in regards to take pride in discipline, because it is the reality, right? And it's pride in general, but there's pride in your discipline because it's hate to say it, chat, but it's cool to be disciplined, man. Have you ever met like chat? We've all met somebody that's just super, super cracked out at every, like they're just disciplined with their time. They're super, super good with just general time management, figuring out like where things fit in their schedule, and that as a whole just fully um it just impresses you, right? And you in a way you get like jealous, you're a little prideful. And you're like, wow, that's actually insane that they're able to do that, right? You gotta take pride in it, man. I was joking, guys. Yeah, Alejandro, I knew you were. No worries, dude. Much love, brother.
Yeah, but I don't want to let that jokey behavior slide. I'm sorry.
Apply to other people. Yeah, no, I don't. I agree with that entirely. Alejandro, you're good. Yeah, we don't want the non-cool people in chat to start just pissing for no reason.
If it takes a high, yeah, I will. Well, actually, I kind of want to see a better high on ES. If we get a better high on ES and NQ doesn't, then I'm cool for it. Ideally, what I want to see here is 10 a.m. taken out on NQ, previous day high on ES. Maybe look for some sort of short out of there, maybe. But I mean, look, the reality is that we're trying to short all-time high on Nasdaq. The likelihood of us being right is low, so that's why I'm on evals. I know I'm never going to be able to long today. It's a long tomorrow kind of day. If I'm wrong all day, I'm wrong all day, you know?
Is that protected low here? Just mapping this out, chat. No trades for me. Honestly, we're at these all-time highs. I wanted to see 10 o'clock pull into the fair value with a bearish leg, which we did, and we expanded away. But I was ideally hoping to see bearish candle on the first five and then expand closure above the 60. Because I do think the 28,058 is going to be likely a protected low here, but we'll see. You look like one, Oscar. I'm not sure, dude. I don't know, man. I mean, I know so many people that are incredibly disciplined, and I'm envious as well because it's like you have people that are disciplined in so many different ways. Like a lot of my friends that are really good with the athletic side of things, and just the way they're able to stay disciplined and work full time and do whatever. It's really neat. But yeah. So chat also likely for myself here. I'm gonna try and see how I can frame longs into 10 o'clock here. Looking at hourly and 4 hour structure here, we did form a bit of a wick on the new 30-minute and a new wick on the hourly here, which I do like for this price to continue expanding away. I will be hopping off here in just a sec, but I'm just mapping out this trade for you guys. I've been long pre-open on the ES. Nice. Nice. All right, just show. Nick does futures. Bro, what's up, Nick? Good
Futures
seeing you.
does Nick, actually.
How how was futures does Nick? How was the New York Stock Exchange? Leo, gotta go LARP. You gonna go LARP? You gonna a LARP in front of a McLaren in front of the New York Stock Exchange, Nick? In your Kith jacket that every motherfucker has. I'm just-
Wait, you Nick, you got a Kith jacket? Is that true?
I think he has a green. I think I just saw that in this post. Speak up, Nick. Speaking of discipline, here's Nick. Yeah, my favorite LARPer. What's funny is I've never met Nick. I was just with T's brother, and T's brother obviously loves you, Nick, but he also shits on you for fun. And I was having a field day. Now I'm like, shit, do I need to be messing up, giving Nick the shit? Yeah,
Anyone
guys.
been
No,
to
Nick
Greece
is
and
awesome, guys.
recommend some good places? Greece is such a like a wide area, right?
I knew it, kid. NYC is goated. He got the same one. I think he has the green one that T has as well.
Which one? Which one?
It's kind of the like the quarter one with long sleeve green says Kith on it. Bro, that's how we show love. No, I love it. Dude, that's exactly how you should be showing love. Wait, I'm about to pull up Nick's Instagram here and whip out this flick, dude. It was tough, I can't lie. Shit was tough. Bro, looks like a cutie patootie.
A cutie patootie. Oh, we just hit previous day high on the yes.
Oh,
NQ
brother.
still just chilling here.
Yeah, Kith NYC is really good. I don't even Kith saying something weird.
Nah, Kith
Dude, I
London
got
on top, boys. I'm sorry.
I got these really cool Japanese embroidered jeans that my girlfriend pointed out, and they were from Kith. They were they're super cool. My favorite pair of jeans. Yeah, Nick. Hope New York City was fun, dude. Seemed like you were having a grand old time. You went to the New York Knicks game as well, didn't you?
I heard you you dropped Timothy Chalamet a text and he bailed on the Met Gala to hang out with you.
Oh wait, no, you went to. That's how we show love. Alrighty, chat. I'm not gonna lie. For right now, no entries from me. ES likely gonna continue higher now. Equal lows actually from the 10 to 10:05. So likely gonna expand away now. Gonna see how I can enter this, but I'm gonna be hopping off right now. Just need to make some breakfast and stuff. Your boy's hungry. And then I'll probably just get back on the charts, see how I can frame. For me, once again, the chat, I'm anticipating higher prices, so I'll see how I can frame a good continuation entry. 1 minute looks pretty disgusting on NQ right now. ES looks really clean, expanding, or YM looks really clean right now, expanding away from the 10 o'clock now. So we'll see how I can frame continuations higher. Where you saw Ryan was coming, so he said, F my God, true. I'm just here for the plot.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
He couldn't,
Facts.
and also he couldn't bring his girl around Ryan because like holy aura, like I Timothy Chalamet can't lose.
Dude,
Kendall
Nick,
Jenner, Kylie
come
Jenner
to
to
London
him.
with Ryan and I, bro.
Yes, it's just ripping.
I know, and Q now as well. Alrighty, chat. I'm hopping off here. But I will see you all for tomorrow morning. I'll be on yet again tomorrow, so I'll see you all very soon. But thank you again for tuning in, everybody. I believe Kane is staying on, or I'm not sure, but I'm hopping off right now. I don't have any entries for me at the moment. We just formed a C2 on YM here. Gonna see how we can frame a continuation. But much love, everybody. I'll see you
Hello,
all
Ray.
very soon, and I will. Bro, we gotta hop on stream. Facts, Nick. Alrighty, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Later, boss.
Ciao,
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 ciao.
ciao. Yeah, honestly, since Ryan's been doing the looks maxing thing, no girl is safe. Not even your girl, Nick. You know what I'm saying? You're married with kids. where am I getting out of this? That's the question. The Zolo Q Kane stream. What do you mean? You want me to stream League? Is that what you're saying? You want me to go play solo queue in League? Boys, I'm not gonna lie. I think this buys back up, and I think that I shouldn't be in this. So on a day where we're literally just selling the high over and over, I have to find really low time frames to get break even on it because like it's just I'm just gonna get smacked about otherwise. No homo, but Ryan looked better before. That's cap, bro. Ryan looks way better now. That like I'm just gonna keep it a buck. He looks way better. Ryan is dodgy, bro. The inversion fair value gap god. Okay, bro, I've read this message 3 times. I don't know what you want me to say. Kane, I did 4 payouts, 11K total in 1 month, and I invest 10 to 14 hours a day in day trading. What do you think of the percentages that I become on day profitable than somebody who starts trading new today? I don't understand the question. What do you think the percentage is that you become profitable? You're more profitable than someone else who starts today? 100%. You got 11K in 1 month. Absolutely fuck them, by the way. Fuck them. That's what. Actually, fuck those guys. I think you hate me. No, I don't hate you, bro. I just don't think I don't understand the question. And maybe it's a language barrier thing, and I don't wanna like insult you or anything. So I'm just trying to find um, I'm just trying to find a way that yeah, that gets you your answer without breaking my brain. That's the truth. That's actually the truth. Fuck them, chat. Did the news hit the tape again? It looks like the tape bomb hit the tape. I'll remember this day as I sold the high on NQ and I gave it up. All right. That's what I remember. No, bro. I told you the percentage is low. It's not 5 to 10%. It's literally zero, like next to zero. Profitable day traders on the short term are, it's like, do you not sit there and think, like, let me level with you. Do you not sit there and think that, like, I have, like, this insane imposter syndrome about trading where I'm like, I understand that the likelihood of me being able to make money doing this long term is zero. So, like, why am I able to do it? Like, that is a constant battle that I have, right? So, like, it's not 5 to 10%, right? It's literally sub 1%. So, like, you know, so when you're asking me, do you think that the percentage for me with 1 month, 11K, 4 payouts, that's like, it's such a low pool of time that it means that you could have just got lucky, you know, the coin flip over and over and you've just hit the jackpot. Who knows? Maybe you are the next Ken Griffin. I don't know those statistics. When you ask me for a percentage, I don't know. Why can I be the 1%, or are you asking him? I don't believe that I am the 1%. That's the battle, right? And I think a lot of successful traders like do have that battle because statistically it's an anomaly to make money in the market long term. That short was crisp. Yeah. Bro, if you ask me for a percentage again, I'm going to ban you. I've politely told you I don't know like 5 times now, and you're just choosing to ignore me. I don't know the percentage of you making money in the long term, okay? From a percentage standpoint, I don't know that. The end. No more about this. Last warning. Jesus fucking Christ. Because Lion regime changes, right? You won the trade. You missed me getting stopped out break even then. Like, so that lowers the chances. I'm going to be honest. There you go. There you go. If you didn't stop me, watch me get stop break even, I think the chances of you being profitable long term is net zero. Um, Stephen, I'm going to let that one slide because I know you're rage baiting me. But yeah, now I understand why you're angry. I'm not angry about getting stopped out. That wasn't the thing. I'm not even angry about you. I'm just I'm sick of giving this attention, but you spam the chat non-stop. Anyway, I'm ignoring you now for you can come back tomorrow. Um, what was the question? Sorry. Um, yeah, because regime changes, right? I don't have access to like lots of information. Um, if you're a long time viewer, you know he hates stupid questions. I actually look. I actually made like a pledge that I wasn't gonna hate stupid questions. The reality is I don't know what the fuck the question is, and like I'm being asked to give a percentage of things like on things I don't understand. I don't understand all of the variables, you know. So I can't lie, Kane. I banked off that move, bro. I'm fucking I'm buzzing for you. Like I want that. I want everyone to make as much money as possible, you know. Um, Yeah, so regime changes anyway. So when the market shifts into like a fully uptrending bull market, which we have had, but we've had like pullback regimes, I like to call them. So like the market expands, pull back, and since Trump market, it hasn't really done that as much. So it's just not like it has not been as profitable the last 6, 7 months. We had a good few like some really good months last year. Um that just meant like I was able to make a lot of money in that period of time, which made my year really good. And obviously the year prior, I had a lot of good prop payouts, including the Apex payouts. So like the last 2 years of trading have set me up for, arguably my life. But obviously I want to be able to make a good amount of income from trading. So I'm chilling, for the at least the next, several years. But it's um it's a money in, money out thing for me. Just wait for Trump to leave. Would only cry where you re-enter this short? Honestly, not right now. You'd have to go all the way back to the high. That's literally it. How long have I been trading? 11 years, like actively. Um, it would be probably closer to six. Like actively, like trying to make this work, six. Yeah. Um, Kane, what's your annual percentage return? It's just so like vague, isn't it? I don't really track the annual percentage return. And if I did, the percentage would be ridiculous because it's just like I put $3,000 into prop and took out 2.2 million, 2.3 million. So even if I extrapolate that out over the next 10 years, still a ridiculous percentage. So it's kind of whatever. My live account last year, again, we did like what, 140K into like 4.5 mil over the period of the year. And that was like 130K in, make 1.4 million, take it out, put 200K back in, make, a couple of 100K here, bounce, come back, put a million in, roll it to two, etc. So, but yeah, I haven't. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't been like super heavy size, making 100K a month. Sorry, a day, a week. Um, for like it's 4 or 5 months now. We've had green months, we've had red months. Overall, probably I would say the last 5 months are about break even. The last three were probably in the, well, we're not probably, we're definitely in the red. So yeah. Yeah, the market's just not there for me, Mag. Like when I feel really comfortable with the market, I'll put the big size on, you know. Have I had a 10K month? As in like have I made 10K in a rolling 30-day period? Like profit, net profit from trading. Maybe January. February, April, and March were all red or slightly break even, like greenish. Wouldn't call it successful, you know. Up 20, down 30, up 10, like yeah, maybe January. Oh no, definitely January. January was what, like 35, 40K? Yeah. But like the actual, but that's gone, yeah. Like I'm down on the calendar year into May. Yeah, I mean it's just the reality. You can't go through periods of high win rate, you know. Like, well, I can't. It's just the way I trade. Are you planning changes? Um, it's a cost to effort ratio, right? Do I want to like rejig around things to potentially make money, or do I just keep what's not broken? It feels broken right now, like relatively. Right now, it feels broken. Do I want to change that, or do I want to just keep it and do the thing? Like, boys, let's be clear. I'm not strapped for money, right? Let's just make that clear. But like intraday, when I come away from trading, I'm like, oh, that's rough, you know? It's not actually like I'm like, oh my God, I can't pay my bills. Like I'm good, right? Let's just be clear on that. But um, so I'm not like sat here like, oh, I desperately need to make bucks. Like let's look to refine, let's look to do whatever. Um, so yeah, I don't really know. Don't really know the answer to the question. Just being honest, ranting a little bit probably. Do you want to become like a non-official dad for 3 months? You could take me fishing, see some football matches, or we can hit the gym together. That sounds a bit weird, bro. Okay, are you over 21? The answer is no, though. But I just want to be clear. Oh, you're 23. Okay. Yeah, that's so everything that got you in this situation. I wouldn't. Yeah. Meet me in my sauna. Um. Yeah. No. So like, I don't know. If suddenly I was like, you know what, I had this massive ambition to make a $10 million this year and figure it out. I'm the type of person that could sit here and backtest and do all of this, you know, like hyper focus work. But the reality is I burn out so quick, chat. Like actually, like I'm already like sat here like I need a fucking holiday. Okay, if they can sell back through here, I'll short this. They have to get through, and then I'll sell it. Oh, Trump's. Did you? Did I see your ice cream question? Yeah, I just chose to ignore it. Kevin. Yeah. Everyone claims to be consistently green. Yeah. It's why they're selling mentorships out their ass, and they've got a 30-person team, scheduling calls and trying to sell to people. Joey, ignore me, bro. You'll be better off longing it, if I'm honest. When honestly, Seb, if you go back and if you learn my model and back test January 24, you'll realize that like we had like 23 days of just non-stop winning. And basically from December to Jan, all I did was like I had September to December where I took the account from like 130 up to 250, probably down to 200, up to 300. Like and then in the end of the year, December, I was like, let's reset, go again. So in January, reset to 130, and then in January, I landed in Cape Town, and it was just a heater. So you just every day like started off with 10, then we were trading 30, then we were trading 40, then we were trading 60, then all of a sudden we were at 200 contracts, and it's just like we're just there. And like at some point the sizing just got to me and I was just like, you know what, maybe it's just time to call it a day and go again in a few months. And then we just happened to time the I had a month left in Cape Town, so just chilled out. And the day I stopped was the day that TLM just kind of went on a bit of a losing run for a while. I didn't trade all of February because again I was in Cape Town. And then we came back in March. We caught a few heaters in March, and then we went on a bit of a dry run to like June. And then yeah, we just like I had a really good time timing my breaks with bad market conditions last year. Yeah, last year, not last year, the year before. What size impact on the NQ book? Yeah, I didn't look, so honestly, so I can tell you. What car do I drive? I'll tell you, but what relevance does it have? Did the missiles turn out to be full of roses? Yeah. Corolla got the aura. You know it, Nick. You know it, sir. I drive a Mercedes G-Wagon, but it's fake. I don't have a real one. It's a Barnabas, yeah. It's a bus, actually. It's not even a G-Wagon, it's just a bus. It's the Timu wagon, yeah. Seen on YouTube. Have you? Oh yeah, we went to London in it, yeah. True. True, true, true. The other way, Seb, round down, yeah. You want to risk 500 and two contracts is, you know, like 550, I would typically round down. 550, I'd probably let slide. But if it's like closer to 700, I'd be like, I'll risk 350 on this trade, you know, and use one. I've been trading with Breakout for over a year and only had two payouts. I've lost over 3K in accounts. I want to start using NQ, but I understand all these consistency-ish. Consistency just means that like your largest winning day, say you make $1,000, your consistency is 1,000 now. If you make another 1,000 the next day, your consistency is 50 because you've made 2,000 total and your highest day is $1,000. So like your highest day is what like basically works out your consistency. So are we gonna do it, chat? Are we gonna do it? So yeah. So that's the the way, like for example, if you make $10,000 over 5 days, you have and you make 3,000 one day, 1,000 the next, and then 1,000 and 1,000, 1,000. It's five, it's three divided by 10. 3,000 divided by 10. And whatever that number is your consistency. Would it help in the market? Sure. I think I'm going to hit this. Oh, I'm on the 30-second and we need that high. So yeah, this makes it even better for me. 100% Fred. 100%. I can actually intro you on a blind date if you would like. Basically, it's like you just have to work out the percentage of the consistency. So like for example, a Lucid Flex account has a 9K profit target, 150K, has a 9K profit target, but a 50% consistency rule. So that means that if you want to pass that in 2 trading days, because that's the lowest amount of time you can do that, you need 2 days of 4,500 each. If you have a 5K trading day, you would need to then hit 10K profit. Or if you wanted to that is the 1 minute gap. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, we just need a closure below. Um, I would probably sell stop this. This is the type of human I am because I don't know if they defend it again. I would accept the risk here. Um, so yeah, so yeah. Uh, sorry, I forgot the what I was saying. I would really like that high, but ES is looking pretty fucking good here, honestly. Yeah, sorry. So you could pass it in 2 days with 4.5K each, or what you could do is say it's 9,000. You could do 3 days of 3K, and then your consistency would be 30%, right? Or you could do 9 days of 1K, and your consistency would be sub 10%. Oh no, it'd be 12%. Oh no, 11 something. Can't be asked to do the math. Come on, take the high now. Just do it. I uh I don't claim to be very good at math. Yeah, so what happens is if I sell stop, what happens is if price trades here, I just immediately mark it in. That's what. This is definitely not a day I would want to be trading any sort of live money. All-time highs. I typically let like an all-time high day for me is I wait for price to accept above all-time high. All right, like this. Yeah, like just create balance up here. And the next day you fade and then you play to the low. Or the opposite. But I just use a 4 hour time frame to do that. Anyway, who downloaded the free DOM? Anyone? Anyone downloaded the DOM? I'm just intrigued. If Kane doesn't use the DOM, I wouldn't use me as a. Okay, we have a much better high now. You got the free dom. What do you think of it? How does it compare to other DOMs? Yeah, I only pay for the DOM. Facts. Would I look into using Leo's DOM? I can't use an Trader because I have a Mac. So I would actually need to run in parallels. And if I'm gonna do that, I'm probably gonna not use Trader. That's just the truth. Do we do it? Chat, just right here, right now. ES is already closed. I'll take one, and then I'll re-offer the additional two if they get a closure. Um, Realistically, I want to see this leg collapse, or at least to 10, which works out to be 85. Yeah, to 85 would be the play. Okay, so now I can just limit three and remove the one. I feared this would happen. Like they would just go. They wouldn't bring it back. But such is life, such is life. If they hit the 10 a.m. open on NQ, I wouldn't take it. So yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Joey, it was a nice trade. I don't trade ES, but it was a nice trade. You're welcome, Matty. I didn't make it. It's just the logic of how I trade. So, um, how do I know which one to use? It's just time frame alignment, and um, there'll be a video on that eventually. I don't have one on it right now. I don't think they're gonna bring it back. Would I switch to the M3 gap? You could. I'm not gonna. Because I think they're about to hit 10. And at that point, I would probably just wrap it up, come back another day. That rejection's not looking too hot for me. But ES is back there as well. They're all back there. So we'll see. It's a riskier trade considering the price action on the day. We shall see. We also have oh yeah. No, Kevin, I'm gonna leave you in torment. Okay, I'm in. Good luck. Luck of the good is required here. We like that. Yeah, we do like that. I'm break even on this now. The end. Sometimes it be like that. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a good trade because it hasn't really gone anywhere yet. The only time this trade is a good trade is if it goes to TP. Mm. If not, it's just another trade, right? Sorry, boys, I'm actually just um we'll see what happens, boys. This will be my last trade for the day either way. If we get stop break even on it, we get stop break even on it. ES made equal lows with its 15-minute low. So I would just never ever be not break even on this. I would preferably, considering we tagged 10 a.m., the 10 a.m. open, I would like to see it take another look below here, and then I would feel really good about the break even. Until then, it could retrace and then go again. But because ES has now made a new low on the 15-minute, I just want to see this whole area traded through. Also, from the low to the high of the session right now, not the session, but overall, we're around that 50% mark. Even actually on the session, we're around that 50% pullback mark from the high. So overall, it's just like an area that I would just always want to keep my risk off. Um, so yeah, that's it really. There's nothing really more to do with it. Okay, now I feel good about the break even. I probably won't move this trade in any capacity. This will be my TP or my break even. Um, I gave it a point, and then yeah, I think the reality is they buy this back off this low. It's a really good point for them to defend it from. And if they fail it from there, then RTP is almost, great. There is no video. I said that earlier. The video is yet to be created. Well, there is a video on it, but it was a lab video, and those videos are not going to see the light of day because people paid for them. So they will stay there, and yeah, that's it. Until I just choose to make a free video, there is no video. I know before you ask, you can't buy it. Can't buy access to it either. So I think like it's just really sad that ES is a bit stronger. Sorry, NQ is a bit stronger. But ultimately, you've got this 5 minute. ES already closed above it. So really, I just want to see it sell down from here. And I don't want to get caught in some whipsaw or any news velocity event that keeps it there. I like to use auction logic with price action, completely diff to all those Twitter idiots. How can I get a haircut like yours? Go see my barber, show him a photo, and be like, I want a haircut like this guy. But the trick is, you need to know my barber, all right? So, Trist, yeah, the reason I use like auction market theory is, or at least like the fifth, though, that's just called a premium discount, 50% retrace. It's because I am just of the opinion, and I have been ever since I got into trading, is that for price to be, let's call it efficiently delivered, right? Everyone should have a option to buy and sell the market at a fair price. So if price goes just continually goes up, at some point you will get the option to buy it for cheaper. And typically it'll be around 50% of the move so that it's fair. It's fair, right? And that's obviously what auction market theory, like I guess, delivers, is the fact that you'll be able to buy and sell something, etc. Have you tried arbitrage trading, or like buying one and selling another, or like buying both and playing the difference? No, that's what I do. Yeah. Yeah, stacking the layers of confluence. I like it. I like it. Arbitrage works well in sports betting because the odds are fixed and you can do the both at the same time. And then you leverage the free bets and it's like it's even worse, right? Yeah, but if you play the spread too much, right? You just get banned. Like gambling sites is one of those things that like they take zero they take pride in banning you actually. They don't care. They do not give a shit. Joey, but the reality is we have no control over what we're doing right now. The market's gonna do what the market's gonna do. We can't control that. We don't have enough money and we're not smart enough. So all we have to do is react. And for me, my trades break even. So unless we get a god candle and we go up 500 points between now and, someone buys the whole entire book, then I'm not going to lose money on this trade. And that's the most important thing for me. Self-defense. We're here for another five and then we're going to bounce, but this trade will literally sit like this. I won't touch it. Um, we get a 15-minute closure in 6 minutes like this. It looks pretty bad for us. Because the likelihood is we go up probably a bit more and then come back down. But yeah, we'll duck off here on the hour, and if we get stopped out before then, like now-ish, we'll call it because this will be my last trade. I'll see you after my holiday, Kane. See you later, Mac. Enjoy your holiday, sir. Enjoy it. I think I might get ticked here. Yeah, it took me a break even now. Yeah, just is what it is. You're welcome, line. Always, Mr. Alex. And that's me stopped by the looks of it. Yep. All right, boys. Um, much love. Rough one. It is what it is. We move on. And if it runs now, it runs now. Um, remember to flatten all your trades, like and subscribe on your way out. Much appreciated. And we will see you all tomorrow. Ciao.